A very good morning to all. As we all know that the coming of corona pandemic has impacted our lives to a great extent. Be it lifestyle changes, turning to spirituality, understanding the importance of life, or taking care of our good health, we have witnessed a complete revamp. Since we are giving a new turn to our lives, it becomes all the more important to add self-care plans in our daily regimes. Today's session is planned in tune with this thought. When it comes to self-care, the role of skin is no less important. In fact, skin is the most sensitive organ of our body that needs special care. We are glad to share with you that we have amongst us one of the leading practitioners, a phenomenal woman, Dr. Rajveer Kaur, consultant dermatologist from Gurdev Hospital. Over the years, Gurdev Hospital has created a name of its own. It is known for providing the best of services to its patients with modern amenities. It is my immense pleasure to share with you that the college has an MOU with Gurdev Hospital, Ludhiana, to provide health services to the college students and deal with any kind of emergency services. On behalf of the entire KCW fraternity, I seize the privileged opportunity to accord a warm welcome to Dr. Rajveer Kaur. She has to her credit clinical experience of 6 years. As we all know, that dermatology is a field that branches forth into many arenas. Dr. Rajveer has also contributed her services in cosmetology. Ma'am, it's our honor to have you on this e-platform. We
Thank
look
you.
forward to an enriching session from your side. Your deliberation on skin care will enlighten us about how to take care of your skin, especially during Corona times. At the same time, I would also like to share with you that our Honorable Principal Ma'am has sent her good wishes for today's program. She is the main source behind all the activities of college. It is only due to her encouragement and words of motivation that we are able to realize our plans. Today's program is also an initiative that has been fine tuned under her guidance. I also acknowledge the teachers and students present on this e-platform. It's a humble request to all that kindly fill in the feedback form at the end of the session. Link for the same will be sent to you in chat box. Please do not forget to fill it. And if you have any queries after the session, then you can post your queries in the chat box. Now, with all humility at my command, I request Honorable Guest of the Day, Dr. Rajveer Kaur, to illuminate the young minds on the topic of the day, that is skincare in Corona time.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for such a pleasant introduction. So, today we'll just discuss the basics of skincare during Corona times. So, as we all know, the pandemic has left us in haywire. That the regimes have totally disturbed. The routines are disturbed. So, we'll just touch the basic things which you should follow during these times, and I will mainly focus on hands and the facial care. And the otherwise we had a session earlier also regarding the routine skincare, and we won't go into depths of routine care today. We'll just focus on the things which are important in relation to the Corona times. So I would just like to share. Okay, so skincare in Corona times. So first of all, it is very important to stick to the basic skin care. In morning you have to follow the three main basic steps. Cleanse your skin with a mild cleanser, moisturize your face, and sun protection, the most important part. And yes, night again, cleansing and moisturizing, remains the basic thing. So even if we just follow the basics, we do more than half of the skincare with this only. So please do not compromise on the basics of your skin routine. Then we'll first come to hand washing. Now, hand washing has become the most important thing in this period. So it is one of the most effective ways to prevent infection, as we all know. I'll just give you basic instructions for hand washing first. So whenever you washing your hands with soap, just make sure you rub them for 20 seconds at least for the hand wash to be effective. And there are certain periods when your hand washing is mandatory, and we have to make sure we don't overdo it and we don't underdo it. So before and after handling your food items, before and after caring for someone who is sick at home, if someone has cold or otherwise also any illness, so make sure before as well as after you handle anything related to them, you have to wash your hands. Before and after handling any cuts or wounds, if you tend to them, and after, of course, after using toilets, and then after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing, make sure you wash your hands with soap. And then yes, after handling pets, it is equally important to wash your hands with soap and water. Now soap is the new superstar, so you have to know how to select your soap, because if you select a wrong soap, it can damage your skin to a great extent. So you have to make sure that it is not necessary that your soap is disinfectant or an antiseptic. So some people have turned onto entirely Dettol soap or Savlon or Lifebuoy because they think they're more they're antiseptic, they kill the bacteria and all that. But no. So these soaps are designed for people who are working in hospitals and all. For routine care, just your normal soaps are sufficient. In fact, see, there are two types of bacteria on our skin: good bacteria and the bad bacteria. So these soaps, no, not only they destroy the bad, but they also destroy the good bacteria. So they leave our skin, really deprived of the essential nutrients. So please make sure you don't always keep using the antiseptic soaps. Your routine soap, it just does the job well. And your soap should be gentle, moisturizing. I generally prefer, especially in winters, that you use Dove soap or maybe Nivea, the soaps which are slightly creamier, so that they don't dry out your skin completely. And yes, of course, in public places, liquid soaps are always preferable. Then we come to hand sanitization. So now sanitizing your hands has come up in a big way during this pandemic. So hand sanitizers were never so popular as much as they've become now. So some people do, think that sanitizing is a better way of disinfecting your hands, but we have to know this, that washing your hands is always better than sanitizing your hands. Washing is better in so many ways. One is it cleanses your hands better. It is less, harmful to your skin. So always, whenever possible, wash your hands rather than sanitizing them. And yes, there are situations when you cannot just wash your hands. So your sanitizer at least should have 60% alcohol to be effective. And I've seen people using surface disinfectants for hands. Please don't use it. It can lead to contact dermatitis. It can damage your skin in a serious way. So don't use the disinfectant sprays or wipes for skin. Those are meant for the surface, for cleansing your tables or something. Don't use them over your skin. Then we come to the hand care. Hand washing, of course, is important. Then we come to the hand skin care of post washing. So please be gentle to your hands. Whenever you're washing your hands, don't use. Some people have a concept that using hot water is going to increase the effectiveness of disinfection, but no, it is not so. So always prefer cold water or maybe lukewarm water, but don't use very hot water for washing your hands. And whenever you're disinfecting any surfaces, doorknobs, tables, please try to wear gloves because the chemicals in the disinfectants are not meant to be in contact with your skin. And don't ignore early signs of skin irritation. So yes, our skin always gives us signals that something is wrong. Please don't ignore those signals. These include maybe redness of the hands, or your skin has become very dry. There are mild cracks in the skin. Some people come once the cracks have maybe started bleeding. So please don't ignore the early signs. Start the skincare early for it to be effective. Prevention is always better than cure. And moisturization is very, very important, especially in the winters, especially in a period in this COVID area when when we are just washing and we're depleting all the essential oils of the skin. So moisturization becomes all the more important. So there has to be a right time to moisturize your hands. So right after washing your hands, just pat them dry with the towel and then apply your moisturizer. And you have to wait for 1 minute and then see if it needs a repeat application. Many a times we need to repeat them. So after a minute, you can repeat the moisturizer. Now, for people who have a very dry skin, you can combine the moisturizers. So there is a way to do it. Just after washing your hands, just apply a lightweight cream. Try to look for ingredients like urea or hyaluronic acid, maybe Zarina cream or very Cetaphil cream, light cream initially, and follow it with heavy creams like your petroleum jelly or Vaseline, liquid paraffin. Follow it with this after a minute of applying your first cream. And yes, always make sure whenever you're applying your sunscreen to the face, also apply it to the hands because the skin of your hands is equally sensitive to sun. Then we come to the facial care. As we already discussed, never miss your daily routines. This pandemic has, led to many depressing routines. So people have become so, maybe you can call it lazy, or maybe yes, when we stay at home, we tend to become, little lenient with the routines. But please make sure you have a basic regime in which you have to follow morning and evening, and please stick to it. Then hydration. Try to drink as many liquids as you can. Water is, obviously the number one thing. Or you can take fresh juices, or maybe coconut water is also good for you. Try to avoid tea or coffee, because that they also, they act as diuretics, and in turn they dehydrate our skin. So try to avoid tea or coffee. Yes, if you want, you can take green tea, but otherwise, tea and coffee, as much as you can, try to avoid them. Then having a balanced diet is very important for your skin. Try to make your food plate as colorful as possible. Try to introduce, the seasonal fruits. Oranges, you get, beautiful oranges these days. Oranges, apples, papaya. So make it as colorful as possible, and try to make sure you incorporate at least 5 almonds, 2 walnuts, 1 cashew daily in your diet, because these are rich in omega fatty acids, and they lead to a more supple looking skin. And meditation, yes, it can, help you in de-stressing. Then dealing with the mask problems. So since everyone is using masks these days, so we have, encountered specific problems related to the mask use. So never reuse your masks. Yes, there are non-disposable masks, but so one thing is, make sure you have a pure cotton mask if you're using the, ones which can be reused. And please make sure that you wash your mask after every use. Don't repeat, keep using it without washing it. Or yes, disposable mask, but yes, for general use, you can just wash your masks and, keep using them, but don't, reuse without washing. And before using a mask, try to apply a water-based moisturizer. Don't apply heavy moisturizers and then wear your mask, because your mask is anyways going to retain the sebum in there. And if you just add a very heavy moisturizer to it, it just is going to lead to so many problems like acne, seborrhea, things like that. And yes, avoid heavy, moisturizers like petrolatum. And in these times, try to use non-comedogenic products as many, whenever possible. Try to use something which does not lead to comedons. And yes, over the areas of contact, like the mask, they come in contact. I've seen bridge of nose has, there have been ulcerations or marks like that. So try to use barrier creams with zinc oxide. You can see it in the ingredients. Zinc oxide at the points of contact. So there are creams like diaper rash-free creams. Rash free, it comes with the name of rash free, so you can use that also over your nose as a barrier cream. And then you can, maybe use a bandage or a dressing if the impact is very harsh, because sometimes the point of contact at the, bridge of nose leads to ulceration or blisters. So you can use a bandage or a dressing if it is too harsh for you. And whenever possible, try to get out and remove your mask, and whenever possible. It's not a thing that, not in crowded places. Whenever possible, you can just, maybe if you can spend some time alone and try to get fresh air whenever possible. Now, these days we've encountered a specific entity, mask acne. So people are coming, those who never had acne before, they are coming with acne, especially in the region where the masks, are coming in contact with the skin. So there are certain tips to prevent them. One is that use water-soluble products. Make sure you check your products. They have mentioned non-comedogenic and that the product is water-soluble. Try to take as many antioxidants as possible. These include zinc, vitamin C, and your essential oils, fatty acids. And then suppose you cannot prevent it, still it comes up. So try to use some face wash which has benzoyl peroxide and or maybe salicylic. So the common ones include Cleansoft S maybe, or Aha Glow face wash. So face washes like those, they gently exfoliate your skin. And always try to avoid popping or squeezing or just touching your acne time and again. because that is just going to add on to the infection. Yes, in case still you're not relieved, then you should go for medical treatments. Then we come to, this is a very important thing, skin treatments which are safe during COVID times. So see, during COVID times, the one of the most important thing is to avoid close contact with people. So I have seen people, you cannot go to a salon and just get a facial done, because one, the time of facials is very long, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and then the contact is so close, and plus the professionals are not even medically supervised. So there are only few procedures which are safe during COVID times. So I'll just enlist them. These are the procedures which we can use for routine care also. These are not any special treatments, you can say. So peels, dermabrasion, dermaplaning, PRP. So I'll just give you a basic outlook. So peels, basically we just cleanse your. It's hardly a 10-minute thing. You just cleanse your skin, we apply a peel, and then we neutralize it. You are in contact with a medical professional, maybe not even for 10 minutes, and plus the obviously always a doctor does it. Always there is a mask used. So peels are one of the safest thing which you can get done in case need be. So these are few of the benefits of peels. They reduce sun damage, they help clearing out the breakouts, they induce neocollagenosis, and skin hydration improves, fine lines improve, so many benefits. So in case need be for your routine skincare, rather than going for your facials or spas, try to go for peels. Then the next thing we can do is micro needling. Again, in micro needling, always so these are the procedures which are completely doctor led. They're done by a doctor. So always the proper precautions are taken to avoid infection. So micro needling, again, micro needling, what we do is we have a cylindrical thing with micro needles which are moved across your face. So there are so many benefits of micro needling, especially for wrinkles and photo aging, or for maybe acne scars. Also, micro needling is very beneficial. For uneven skin tone, for dehydrated skin, micro needling gives you really nice results. Then dermaplaning. This again is one of the very basic procedures. So it's just mechanical exfoliation, and it gives you immediate results. So whenever you want something, you want yourself to be party ready, go for a dermaplaning instead of going for bleaches or facials. Then PRP. PRP is, we also call it vampire facial. So in this, why is it safe during Corona times? Because there are no chemicals added. It's just your own plasma which we are going to extract and put it into your face. So it gives you naturally glowing skin, and it has immense benefits. And of course, again, it is done by a doctor. So proper precautions are taken. The time of contact is also very less. So these are a few of the procedures which you can get done during COVID times. And this was all about basic skin care during Corona times. I hope it was helpful. And these are the facilities which we are which are available at Gurdev Hospital in case you want to avail them. And we have special discounts for children of Khalsa College. Thanks to Principal Ma'am, we have had a collaboration with Khalsa College. So these are the procedures which you can get done. These are the procedures which are safe to be done during COVID times. And now the house is open for any queries in case you want to ask specific questions. Okay, so we are having few queries. We'll just try to address them one by one. So Garima has asked, when can we apply sunscreen? It always dries our skin. Okay, so sunscreen you have to apply every day. Try to apply it 15 minutes before stepping out. And if you're having this problem that it dries out your skin each time you apply it, you need to change your sunscreen. You can go for sunscreens which are slightly moisturizing ones. So Teleshield is one of the sunscreens which does not dry out your skin. Or you can go for Sun Coat Gel, SUNCOTE, Sun Coat Gel. This is also very good sunscreen for people with a dry skin. So I hope it's clear, Garima. Okay, then Muskan has asked a question okay, please suggest any salicylic acid-based face wash. Muskan, you can go for Cleansoft S face wash. It is a very good face wash for acne-prone skin. Or you can go for AHA Glow face wash. Garima then again has asked, is Cetaphil better? Cetaphil for what? I mean, what exactly, Garima, you want to know? Do you want to ask about a moisturizer or Cetaphil cleanser? Please specify. Then Srishti has asked a question. Please suggest face wash for oily skin. For oily skin, I would suggest Cutie Soft face wash. It is good for routine skincare. Nandini Singla, please suggest cream for removing acne spots on face. Nandini, you have to specify what kind of acne spots you are having. In case they are just hyperpigmented, then Aziderm is a good cream for night application. Otherwise, in case there are pitted scars, then we need to go for procedures like microneedling or PRP. Then Muskan also asked a similar question, and the answer goes for both the questions to how the marks of acne can be removed. Please suggest some tips. So Ridhima has asked, please suggest some tips to handle oily and sensitive skin. Okay, Ridhima, for oily and sensitive skin, one is your cleanser need to be, maybe lactic acid based. You can go for Cutie Wash cleanser. And then if your skin is very sensitive, sorry, try to go for products which are fragrance free. You can go for Episoft moisturizer. It is again good for skin which is sensitive as well as oily. And your sunscreen also has to be physical. You can go for photostable Insta sunscreen if you want for sensitive skin. And your cleanser, as I suggested, Cutie Soft. So these are the things. And plus try to wash your face maybe twice a day if your skin is very oily. And then sunscreen and moisturizing again remains the same. Yes, the moisturizer Episoft. Then Kavita has asked a question, ma'am, if someone has scars, then what is the treatment? Kavita, depends what kind of scars are there. If they are chickenpox scars, we need to do microneedling. If they're just hyperpigmented scars, then they can be medically treated. Okay, then Muskan has asked treatment for stretch marks. Okay, for stretch marks, they cannot go by creams or something. You need to get microneedling RF done and with PRP for stretch marks. And then again, it depends on how old the stretch marks are and what is the area of the stretch marks. Monica, how much steroids are safe in skin? Sorry, missed the question. How much steroids are safe in skincare treatment? They're not safe at all. In case the need be, you have to, only when a dermatologist prescribes you steroids can you use them. Otherwise, for routine skin treatments at home, steroids are not at all good for the skin. So try to avoid them as much as you can. Garima, ma'am, please tell us why sunscreen dries our skin. It's just that if your skin is slightly prone to dryness, then it dries out your skin. Otherwise, if you're using a sunscreen which suits your skin, which is specially selected for your skin type, then they do not dry out your skin. So you can go for Teleshield or Sunblock Blue. They will not dry out your skin. Harshita Puri, what is the solution of hair fall? For hair fall depends on the cause of hair fall. If it is chronic, then one of the most important causes is nutritional deficiency. So try to make your diet. So try to make your diet rich in proteins. Try to incorporate eggs, sprouts, soya into your diet. Then try to take omega fatty acids. And then if it is a patterned hair loss, you have genetically, genetic causes of hair fall, then you can go for minoxidil. Then you can try changing your shampoo to a sulfate-free shampoo. You can go for Tri-Cleanse shampoo, if that is also good. So these are the things which you can do for hair fall. But yes, if there are specific alopecias like alopecia areata, then you need to visit a doctor to take a proper treatment. Gunjan has asked, is shaving at home also part of derma peeling? No, Gunjan, it is not at all. Shaving at home is an entirely different thing rather than derma peeling. Derma peeling is a different thing. मैम ड्राई स्किन के बारे में गाइड कर दो मोबीन अशरफ has asked. Okay, so Mobeen, for dry skin, one thing is try to avoid overwashing your face. Make sure you wash it only once a day and that too at night. And within 2 minutes of washing your face, try to apply your moisturizer and make sure you moisturize your skin at least 2 to 3 times a day. And then your cleanser also should be cream based. You can go for maybe Body Shop vitamin E cleanser, or you can go for Cetaphil cleansers. These are good for dry skin. Then try to go for sunscreens also, which do not dry out your skin. Again, as I already told, Shield is a good sunscreen for dry skin. Ria solution for hair fall, we already discussed. Harshita had also asked the same question. Kirandeep, suggest care for dry skin. Again, as we answered Mobeen about dry skin, so the treatment remains the same. Neelam Gupta, please suggest soap for dry face. Okay, Neelam. So you can go for vitamin E face wash from Body Shop. That it is also good for your dry skin. Or you can go for Cetaphil cleansers. Then Sebamed products are also good for dry face. Anshika has asked for a solution for hair fall, which we've already discussed. Ashpreet has asked, please suggest something for dark circles. So for dark circles, Ashpreet, the most important thing is lifestyle modification. Try to limit your screen time. Try to increase your sleep. Make sure your sleep is quality sleep. And always try to avoid looking at the mobile just before going to bed, and otherwise also limit your screen time. Then you can go for treatments, creams like Fair Eye, under eye gel, or you can go for Lumi Edge cream. They are also very good for dark circles. In case these things do not help, then you need to go visit a dermatologist and look for specific solutions. Payaldeep has again asked a solution for hair fall. We've already discussed it. Muskan is asking, I have a small pimple on my forehead without pain. How that can be disappeared? Muskan, I have added my number in the slides. So maybe you can send me a picture of the pimple so that I can see what kind of pimple is it, and then accordingly I can tell you about the treatment. Kavita Yadav has asked, ma'am, please suggest cream for dry skin. For dry skin, you can go for Venucia Max. It is very good for dry skin. Is there any cream? Jyoti has asked, is there any cream that can remove moles? No, there is no cream. You need to get it removed by a cautery or maybe surgically. Then Manpreet is asking, if we remove our till from face, will it leave a mark? Yes, if you do it on your own, it will definitely leave a mark. Depends on what is the size of your mole and how you remove it. So it is always better to get it done from a professional. Palak Kataria, pimple mark hatane ke liye cream. So you have to specify what kind of acne marks do you have accordingly. Otherwise, you can start using Azealia cream at night. It is very good for post acne marks. But if there are pitted scars, we need to get treatments done. Then Kajal is asking a solution for dandruff. For dandruff, Kajal, you can go for antifungal shampoos like Keto Day shampoo twice a week. And you can also start using HH Zone lotion at night. It can help you with dandruff. And try not using very hot water for washing your hair. Kaur is asking treatment for acne, blackhead, and pores. Okay, for pores, you can start using a toner at night. So that will help in diminishing the size of the pores, although it will not completely eliminate them. And for acne and blackheads, you can start using salicylic based face washes like Cleanse Soft S or Beauty Wash. And then try to use Aziderm maybe at night for if your skin is just acne prone and there are not too many lesions already. Otherwise, we might need to give you an antibiotic for that. Okay, then and blackheads, कौन सा product बढ़िया है? For blackheads, you can go for salicylic based face washes like Cleanse Soft S. Solution for dandruff, we've already discussed, Palak. Then Muskan is asking, please guide for oily skin, but when I wash my face, my skin becomes dry for just 1 or 2 hours after that. Okay, so Muskan, for this problem of yours that it just becomes dry for 1 or 2 hours, try to use Episoft cream. So Episoft is a very non-comedogenic and very light moisturizer, so it will help you moisturizing your skin, but it will not make it oily. So that's a solution for your problem. Then Sakshi wants to know how to get glowing skin. Okay. For glowing skin, Sakshi, one, diet is very important. Try to drink as much water as you can, or otherwise also fluids in general. And then you have to have a basic skin regime at least, depending, select your cleanser nicely, depending on what kind of skin you have, dry, oily, or normal skin. And then always make sure you moisturize your face. Sun protection is an equally important thing. And then next steps include, maybe you can go for regular peels for a glow. And if you want a very natural treatment, you can go for PRP, vampire facial, they call it. So that is also very good for facial glow. Karanpreet is asking, please suggest hair oil for hair fall. No, there are no hair oils for hair fall. I can suggest you a shampoo. So you can go for Tri-Cleanse shampoo. So that is good for hair fall. Mole means that is black till, Manju is asking. Yes, moles mean black till. Prabjot Kaur, ma'am, please suggest that I get black tills on my face again and again, and there are many on my face. So Prabjot, we need to remove them if you want, like if they're bothering you too much, and otherwise start using a sunscreen so that you don't get more of them. Just breathe. Aloe vera is good for skin. Depends on what kind of skin you have. Some people are allergic to aloe vera also. So we cannot universally tell that aloe vera is good or not. Depends what kind of skin do you have. Then Tanya is asking how to treat damaged skin by hydroquinone. Tanya, it depends. For what did you apply hydroquinone? Because one thing is that it was damaged by hydroquinone. The other thing is that what was the indication for applying hydroquinone? So we'll need to correct both of the things. So maybe you can personally contact me. We can discuss it in detail because it is a very general question. Skin damage by hydroquinone. There are so many factors which add to it. So maybe you can message me or you can call me and we can discuss it personally. Manjot Kaur is asking, ma'am, I have lots of mole like that. So we've discussed already the solution. We need to remove them and you need to apply a sunscreen always. Solution for wrinkles, Botox. Botox, if you want to go, make them go away, then go for Botox. Botox is the only solution for wrinkles which have already appeared. Yes, to prevent further wrinkles, you can go for maybe peels, PRPs, but otherwise for wrinkles specifically, you need to go for Botox. Ma'am, which face wash is used for acne skin? Cleanse Soft S. Is toner good for skin? It is good for oily skins, not for dry skins. Kashish is asking, ma'am, please suggest me how to remove black dots. You cannot remove them on your own, Kashish. You need to get them done by a professional. Anya Katyal, how to remove acne marks, we've discussed it. What is the solution of dark circles, we've discussed. Then Ravleen is asking, is coconut oil good for healthy skin for whole? Yes, it is very good for whole body, but you asked including under eye skin. No, it is not. You have to be very clear, careful about what you apply in your under eye skin. So try to go for specific creams for under eye skin. Coconut oil should not be applied close to the eye. Gurveen, which serum is better for dry skin? So I do not suggest serums for dry skin. Gurveen, for dry skin, you should go for cream-based products rather than going for serums. Then Yatika Sidhu wants to know, ma'am, any solution for removing facial hairs? Generally, Yatika, we need to get laser done for facial hair. Otherwise, no creams and all are good for facial hair. And in case the underlying cause is PCOD, then we need to go for hormonal treatments. Tanpreet, skin allergy solution caused by woolen clothes. Okay, so always try to make sure that you wear a cotton cotton inner or something before you wear your woolens, and try to keep your skin. Don't ever leave your skin dry. Always try to wear a barrier cream before you wear your woolens, and plus, then in case this does not relieve your problem, then we need to go for anti-allergics if it is too severe. What are the best vitamins for glowing skin? For glowing skin, the most important vitamins are vitamin D, vitamin B12, and omega fatty acids. These are the three things which are the basic for healthy skin. Gurleen is asking, ma'am, could you please suggest some solutions for acne marks? We've already discussed it. Jashanvi is asking, ma'am, my brother's nails have turned blackish green. What should he do? He should definitely visit a dermatologist, Janvi, because we have to make sure that we know the cause of the discoloration. There are, 10 causes of discoloration, so we have to look into it. So definitely you need to visit the clinic for this. Yashmin who wants to, ma'am, my skin is dual. Sometimes it's more dry, sometimes more oily. So what I should apply? So for this, Jasmine, you should go for the products which are oil-based in winters and water-based products in summers. So you have to keep changing your skin regime according to the season. Mithali wants to know cream for glowing skin. Mithali, again, as I mentioned, I have to know the skin type you have to, suggest you a specific cream. How to remove pores, Hemachan wants to know. You cannot remove the pores, you can shrink them. You can start using a toner which will help you with it. Srishti, I have pores on my face. I have oily skin as well. What should I use to get rid of the pores? Toners. We already, answered Hema. Vibha Khanna wants to know. Just Garima, please suggest a shampoo that is silicone and paraben free. Try cleanse shampoo is good, Garima. Shivani Bhagat wants to know streaming on face. Shivani, I think you misspelled something. Can you please repeat your question? Kirpa Preet wants to know if the sunscreen is quite moisturizing, can moisturizer be skipped? No. Moisturizer has altogether a different role in your skin regime. Solution for chickenpox is microneedling. Harshita Puri. Tanya, right time to use toner at night after washing your face. Neelam Gupta, ma'am, after pimple black pore marks are on my face, how to remove this? Start applying Aziderm cream at night, Neelam. Muskan has asked solution for facial hair. We've already discussed them. Suggest oil for hair fall. I told you there is no oil for hair fall. Is strawberry cream helps to get the skin glowy? Muskan depends on what kind of skin type you have. Pamikor, please rename shampoo for hair fall. Try cleanse shampoo, Pami. TRICLENZ. Try cleanse. How to remove pores we've discussed. Harpreet wants to know how we vitamin E capsule. You should not apply vitamin E capsules on face. You can eat them Evian capsule, but you cannot apply them on face. Best moisturizer for dry skin, Venusia Max. Rupinder, how to remove hairs on hand and legs. Laser. Gurveen, please tell ma'am lip balm or any remedy for dark lips. Depends on what is the cause of dark lips, Gurveen. You need to, maybe stop using any chemicals if you're already using on your lips, or you can go for glow lip cream, GLOLI. I think we have so many more queries, but we need to end our session because of time constraints. So maybe you can message me the any further queries on my personal number. So that would I might be able to help you guys better. And hand over to Dr. Aditi maybe.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible, Parminder ma'am?
Hanji, Hanji, you are. Hello, Hanji.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Ma'am Principal, the faculty and students of Khalsa College for Women Civil Lines, Ludhiana, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to our resource person for the day, Dr. Rajveer Kaur from Gurudev Hospital, for sparing her valuable time to make us familiar with the nuances of skin care during Corona times. Our college has a formal tie-up in form of an MOU with the Gurudev Hospital, and we are thankful for all the medical services, healthcare, and awareness programs being carried out in the college with their collaboration. Finally, I thank you all, dear students, for being such a patient and, should I say, a very enthusiastic audience. And I'm sure that we are all enabled and empowered as we all become more aware of all aspects of our life and health and well being. Thank you. Stay safe, stay happy. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.